Here I am. I'm on the way to Reno to get on an airplane. I'm flying to Washington, D.C. I know so much about where we are, and I'm telling you, I got my hands on the wheels, and sometimes it's like this. When you're in there and you got the hands on the wheel and you got your pedal to the metal, it's floored. You have that RPM, the engine's going wah, and you look out the window and you're not even moving. Well, you're not moving. Well, the scene isn't changing. You know what's happening? You're spinning your wheels. You ain't got no traction. I'm telling you, you better get moving. You better get traction. Here's where you get traction. You want to get fuel. You want to stock up because I have tanks full of old propane tanks. I put gasoline in them. You know why? I found out that the tank I had in my construction yard on a stand, 500-gallon gas tank, had an open vent in the top because you got to put a gas hose in to let the gas gravity flow into fill up your rig. But that vent on the top is letting vapors escape. Gasoline only burns as a vapor. Same as with propane, it's called liquid petroleum gas, LPG. But it only burns as a vapor. Gasoline only burns as a vapor. They say you can throw a match in a 5-gallon bucket of gasoline, it'll just put it out. It won't even light. The gas burns as a vapor. You're letting your vapors escape. If you put gasoline in a tank and seal it, and this is what I found. I found in a John Deere dealer store, they were selling still pre-mixed oil and gas set on the can, 1-gallon can with oil mixed in it. Shelf life 9 years. I go, how do they make this gas last for 9 years? It's sealed because gasoline is a vapor. It burns as a vapor, and if you store it in a vented tank, the vapors are escaping 24/7. The octane level is diminishing and declining 24/7. You want to seal your gas. You want to have fuel. The National Strategic Fuel Reserves, the government knows they got millions of barrels of fuel at huge expense investment. They know that there could come a time when you don't have fuel, and you don't want to. If you think that ever happens, and it will, the government's not going to give you any of their fuel. No. If you don't have fuel of your own, you're going to be in bad shape. You're going to be like a paraplegic in a wheelchair. He can look around, he can see, his eyes work, his ears work, his mind works, but his legs don't work. He cannot move. You are like a paraplegic in a wheelchair if you don't have what I call your own private strategic fuel reserves. So get your hands on the wheels. Put the pedal to the metal. Get some traction. Go find some tanks. Fill them up. Seal them. Don't let the vapors escape. Thanks for watching. Get ready. Time is short.